by you. I don't care. But I can speak out against the motherfucking shit that you do to women. And also people of the LGBTQIA community. Hensley is up in the box. Hensley, how did you feel about being used and abused over on Patty's Live?
Honestly, I was glad to get away. I was happier to be over here. That's why I never mentioned anything to you about it because it wasn't important to me. I only mentioned it to you when it was brought to your doorstep. And then I was like, all right, friends, here you go. Here's the story. I wasn't going to tell you, because I didn't want you to have and I've learned that you don't have a different opinion on people just because. But I also know that you're my friend, and I knew you would be like, okay, well, I'm going to side eye this motherfucker. And I didn't want none of that to happen. So I kept it to myself, and I just went on my way until it was brought to your doorstep. And then I told you about it. And then you was just like, you know what? F him. You better than that. And you was right. You was right.
Okay, now that I have you and Monster here, um, I want you all to talk like women because this is something Petty would not ever try to do for you all. I want you guys to talk it out. And I want you guys to, be respectful of each other and each other's feelings because we are all going through something with the other abusers on this app. I would like for you all to try to, if you can't move forward, just talk to each other, okay? If you can't move forward, just talk to each other, get it out, and move forward in life. Because let me tell you something, the things that they want y'all to do, they want y'all to beef, they want y'all to argue. That's a form of abuse so they can have motherfucking content on you. What he did to you, Monster, is foul. What he did to you, Hensley, is foul. What he's done to any of you and kicked y'all off that platform and made y'all feel like shit and talked about y'all addictions and y'all children and all the things is foul. Y'all don't, he can never say that I've done that over here. I just didn't give that lady the respect that she thought she deserved over on my platform. Do you understand me? She didn't deserve it. Because if she couldn't get up in that platform, because one thing I know, I'll get up in somebody's platform and tell them I don't like the shit that they doing, or I'll just leave. I'll just leave. I'm not gonna sit there and let nobody abuse nobody. Period. Now, I'm gonna let y'all start off with speaking to each other, and y'all can go ahead. Yeah, and they are very obsessed over bougie.
I mean, honestly, I've already figured out everything that I needed to figure out. The conversation that I needed to be had was just basically why was it given, who gave it, all the things, and that was the conversation that I felt like I needed from the beginning, especially when I was losing my job, losing my house, losing my life. um, and I just felt like I didn't get that respect. I felt like I didn't get no care. I felt like it was brushed off, like, oh, I don't know, I don't care, like, I don't give a fuck, it's your business, figure it the fuck out type shit. But I've done had that conversation with the person that originally found my information and talked to her and figured out exactly who all she gave it to. And honestly, like, her and I've talked about tracking it down to the T of who all has my information sitting in their phone now is not gonna it's not gonna work. So it's just like a mindless game that's gonna aggravate me for the rest of my life. So she apologized to me. Rodeo Mom and I have talked as well. So basically, the three people that I knew exactly had my information, I've done talked to all of. And yeah, so
Give me 1 second. Hey, y'all. There's somebody in here with the account that
I see
says,
them. I see them, Lala. Just stay muted, please. I watch it.
you want me to mute them?
I got
we
this.
watch,
I've been handling my live
watch.
all day. I got this.
Okay.
Um, First and foremost, nobody cares about the bougie haters in here. Y'all need to care about that lady who just said you people, right? Because I still don't have the clip of bougie saying the N word, but I do have the clip of whoever that lady was that just left up out of my live saying you people, right? I am a black woman. Do you have that information? Bougie says the N word. Can you send me the clip of bougie saying the N word? Thank you. Thank you. Send the clip. Send the receipts, please, because I that was a receipt that's in my live. If you have the clip, send it to me, Tom. Send it to my IG. Let me play Bougie saying that. Please Send the receipts. All right. Send the receipts and then we can play it. Thank you. And then you down there talking about Joyce's husband and all the things. But we're okay, and like I said, y'all spamming in here on y'all troll accounts. Just send me the fucking shit and shut the fuck up. Send me the shit and shut the fuck up. That's what I'm telling you. And I'm gonna help you shut the fuck up. Send it to my IG. I'm gonna help y'all shut the fuck up. Send me the clips of Bougie saying the N-word, which I already heard already, so y'all weird. I already talked to Bougie about that. And this is an account that don't even have no followers. All right? So I got the clip of her on my live saying you people. I don't care who it is. I got the clip of whoever that lady was saying you people, so it don't matter. But go ahead, Hensley and Monster.
Were you waiting on me? I'm so sorry. I had to go pee. Okay. So once I realized what I had in my text messages, I tried to explain to Hensley how that even came about. It came from nowhere pretty much. What happened was someone had sent me a stack of pictures to my iPhone. And when that happens, it's like it comes in a stack. So you don't really see it unless you click on it. That person would do that all the time to me. And I just didn't really look through all of the stuff that would be sent. Okay. I had been going through my text messages looking for something. So I was paying closer attention and I was actually clicking on stuff. Once I realized what I had, because I know what had happened to Hensley in the past, I screenshotted those immediately and sent them to Hensley and said, oh my fucking God, look what I have. And I sat there and we were trying to figure it out with the timelines and all of the stuff. I never did anything with that information, nothing. I sent it directly to Hensley as soon as I figured it out. I don't do real life stuff. I don't dox people's jobs. I don't do any of that. I don't talk about their kids, nothing. So the other day when I was off the app, I had heard that Hensley was saying that I doxed her. And I was like, what? The only person that I've ever shared their information back to them with was her. So that was strange to me because I knew that the
That was
timeline.
them putting words in their mouth, Monster. That was them putting words in my mouth because all I ever said was what you just said, is that you gave me the information, and then when I asked you about it, you said that you couldn't remember, you didn't know. I never said it came that you doxed me. I never said that
Yeah.
you called my job. I never said Holly Mae called my job. I
Okay.
just said I thought A. Marie had done it. I
Yeah,
was
that's
dead
what you
set on
told
A.
me.
Marie.
Yeah, you told
A.
me that
Marie,
too.
until I got that information. And then when I got that information, you would have to see how I'm like, okay, well, what if it wasn't A. Marie? What
Right.
if it was somebody fucking else? And I'm sitting here blaming A. Marie because she's my biggest fucking enemy right now.
Right. And so I remember being with you in messages trying to figure it out. And because honestly, like it came to me out of the blue and I made sure to share the text messages before and after also, not just the text messages of somebody sending that to me. I didn't even really know Hensley at that time either. So that it didn't even
I
dawn on
told
me.
y'all. See, everything that I said was not a lie. I told them we did not know each other at the time. We hadn't
Nope.
even had a conversation at
Nope.
the time that you were given my information. So next time that people run with things, Monster, I would just give you best advice that friends given me along the way.
Hmm.
Make them come with clips. Make them come with the
Yeah.
full clips so you can hear it for yourself, because you would have saved yourself a whole lot of trouble
Right.
getting on this app if you would have heard exactly what I said, because I never blamed you. I
Yeah.
never said it was you. I said that you had the information, which took me back to square one.
And that's horrible. And I felt so bad. Hensley, when I realized what I had, that was devastating to me that I had that, because I knew they were going to be like, why'd she have it so long and not say anything? Because I swear to fucking God, it came in a stack. And I even showed you, Hensley, I never clicked on it. And I told you that. I don't do stuff with people's informations, you guys. I don't. I sell things on here. I have everyone's informations from both sides, even when they're fighting, and I don't share anything.
Well, like I said, it just kind of threw me off because I had been fighting for you. I had, come from the other side with you, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be down with her. I know the hell she goes through because, like I said from the beginning, Monster, we came from the same side. We know the rules. We know how they play over there, and so I was like, well, fuck it. I know how they play. At least she's got a player in the game that knows the goddamn rules. She knows the. I know the way they play. At least maybe I can help her roll with some of these fucking punches because I know the punches that they're about to bring is about to be horrible because they did it to me. They did it to me to the point that I had to get off the app when you sent me my information. That lie, and that's why when Holly Mae says that me and you were friends after that, it's a lie because I was off the app completely. I was only in FWA's live, the live after doc. I was never in a box again with Holly Mae, you, anybody. There was never a time I was in a box with anybody after that live with Doc. Nobody. And that was the same day. But Holly Mae said that me and you were friends. Like, no, we wasn't. I walked away from both sides completely because I was like, well, damn, it's following me. Because my name, I never told anybody because I feel like if you make a bigger deal about it on this app, it's just going to make a bigger deal about it.
Right.
But my name kept being spammed in Pastor Petty's fucking chat. Pastor Petty knew that because I wrote him on IG and I told him not to say anything because everybody kept saying, who's this? Who's this? Who's this? I never responded and Pastor Petty never answered because it was me. It was my name and my mom's address that they were spamming in his chat. So I said, fuck it. They're following me over here. I'm done. I'm walking the fuck away completely. They're spamming my mom's address now. My mom is not like me. She cannot defend herself like I can if somebody comes to her house. If somebody comes to my house, baby, they ain't walking away the same way they walked in, okay?
Right.
My mama is a different story. She ain't nothing like me. So if you put my mom in danger, then yeah, I'm going to bow out gracefully. And that's what I did. I bowed out gracefully, walked away completely. Nobody heard about me, seen me, unless I was in FWA's live. And I've minded my entire business this entire time until little Miss Known Liar decides she wants to come and fuck around with FWA and me. That's how all this got started, Monster. Just so you're aware. That's how all this got started. All of this.
Yeah.
FWA and I were over here minding our business. And Known Liar wanted to fucking record her lives and tear them apart and talk shit about me and FWA. And so that's how all of this got started. And you know how one thing leads to another. Then Holly Mae got inserted. Then Ratina. Then Pastor Patty. It's stupid.
Well, I just want you to know that if I had realized what I had a while ago, I'd have told you way sooner than I did.
And it makes sense. It all makes sense now that I've talked to a lot of people. It makes sense on the things that Rodeo Mom said back then. Because I mean, let's not lie. Rodeo Mom was the very first one to dox me, but nobody did anything with it. Nobody did shit with it.
Well, she's allowed on Pastor Petty's platform now to lie on me. So there's
well,
that.
I'm sure. And that's fine. There's no hard feelings between me and Rodeo Mom. So, like I told FWA, I can talk to you. If I can talk to Rodeo Mom and set in a box with Rodeo Mom, then like FWA and I have talked about, I can talk to you and I can set in a box with you.
Yeah, because I had never had a problem. Like, literally, Hensley, I didn't realize that there was an issue until I was over in that other live and heard something, and I was like, wow, Hensley's being messy. What the fuck? Like, I didn't even realize that there was a problem. I didn't. I thought I was helping you figure stuff out when I found
Honestly, it took me back to square one, to be honest with you, sis. It took me back to square one. Because I'm telling you, I would have pegged my money on A. Marie. I would have put all my checks on A. Marie.
Hey, attention to the chats, moderators. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Tap the screen, share the live, help out with the gift goal. Welcome in, y'all. Go ahead and run those populars up because y'all know what's about to happen. That's all I'm gonna say. Go ahead and run those populars up. Thank y'all. Welcome in, Clucky Crew. Welcome in. We are having a reconciliation with Monster and Hensley, and they're talking some things out like grown women should, which little men with little legs don't know how to do. Okay. So y'all make sure y'all continue to fix things because what we know is people don't want y'all to fix things. They want y'all to stay at odds. All right. So go ahead and tap the screen, everybody. Make sure y'all are tapping, and throwing those populars and 1 cent gifts. Everybody just throw 1 cent, y'all. 1 cent gifts.
I just wanted to say before this is over, Hensley, I never did anything to intentionally hurt you. When I figured out what I had, I came to you immediately and I wanted to help you figure stuff out. I'm sorry if you thought any different. These people will just send stuff out of the blue. This is how it is. I also want to say, if you have people's informations, please don't send it to me. I have 50,000 text messages. I do not read them. So go ahead.